Well, I followed a rainbow. Not quite what I expected.
Hi everybody, welcome back, or if you're new, welcome in. My name's Chris, and today I'm back at Clear Creek Canyon. I decided it's a nice day to go out and try to see if there's any telltale signs of spring. So why don't you come along and let's see what we can see. And as we go along, make sure to watch for pedestrians. Oh, wait a second, no, that's me. I did come out here on a fairly windy day, so bear with me if there's any audio issues. But I think it's fair to say that spring has begun. Some of the color is starting to return to colorful Colorado. The creek is starting to flow just a little bit. I mean, there wasn't much snow to melt, so we'll see how it gets throughout the season. Oh yeah, and I definitely don't want to take the rocks for granted. But despite those rocks, yeah, no prospecting. I hope this is focusing right for all of you. But yeah, it's kind of difficult to film the little teeny buds on a tree with a pocket 3. Yeah, but apparently the necklaces are blooming. I'm just going to go for a short walk today, and then probably head out to Breckenridge Brewery for the end of the video. Filming this on April 7th, which happens to be National Beer Day. Yeah, on April 7th, 1933, beer was made legal again after 13 long years of prohibition. So even though you're seeing this video a bit after, well, I have to go celebrate it today. Huh. Interesting. I actually don't believe I remember ever going up this trail. I think I'm going to have to go. How can I not do a little bit of exploring? Especially when I see this path ahead of me. It is a beautiful day to do a little exploring. Even if I don't quite think I'm going to see much spring out this way. Most of this green is, it's probably here year-round. But it does make for a very beautiful walk. And you can definitely smell spring. Well, I can. You can imagine what it smells like. Yeah, my Pocket 3 doesn't quite have that capability yet. And I'm pretty sure the upcoming Pocket 4 won't have it either. No, all I could do is share the sights. And not the smells. Which in some circumstances is definitely a good thing, but yeah, in this one, I kind of wish I could share it. But the sights will have to do. The trail is a little bit rocky, but it's not too bad. And one day I will get the proper boots for a walk like this. But today is not that day. Yep, these'll have to do. Hey, at least I'm not trying to do this in my Crocs. I have no idea where this trail is taking me, but I did see 2 people walking the other way, so hopefully me wandering off into the wilderness is somewhat safe, at least right here. I just have to remember that no matter how far I walk out, I still have to walk back. And I don't want to end up like this tree. I mean, yes, the road is just right over there, but yeah, there's a creek in between, and I'm just all by myself up here. Maybe I should turn back. Because if anything were to happen, yeah, nobody is around to find me. As I walk back, instead of taking that high road, let's go ahead and take the low road. Because down this way, I do have a nice little view of the creek. And I also hope I don't accidentally lose the trail. It's around here somewhere. Okay, I think it's up here. Yep, I found the place where it branched off. And besides, this trail is just as beautiful to walk the other way. It shouldn't be too much farther till that little juncture. Then we'll get back to the paved walking for a little bit. Yeah, I do want to get a little bit of exercise so I can truly earn those calories I'm about to have. I know I'm already getting a little bit thirsty, and well, there's a little rumbly in my tumbly. Let's keep on walking for a little bit. We won't go too far up the path. And just for reference, we are here. This is this part of the trail. It goes actually up the mountain, up to Tunnel 5, and well, I have never made it all the way around that way. Now, the other part of the canyon that I hike is, well, all the way down the road, and there's the Tunnel 1 trailhead, and some of the new trail, I think, is somewhere in there. But that is a different trail that doesn't quite connect. And in fact, it's kind of strange considering that, you know, this direction on the map is actually that way, and this direction on the map is that way. And it really feels like one of these two things is backwards. But let's keep on walking before some of these clouds roll in. You never know what's going to happen with them. Yeah, let's just go for a little short walk and see what happens. Right over on that side is where I started this video. So I'm not going out of my way on all this. Just a little bit around the bend. I just kind of want to hear the soothing sounds of that creek for a little bit. Because it is just so very soothing. I know, tree down. Wonder what happened to it. Well, outside of gravity. I'm pretty sure it's quite a bit heavier up here. Yeah, so much so that you really do have to watch out for falling bikes. I should probably start heading back to the parking lot soon. Happy hour isn't going to last forever. As tempting as the rest of that path looks. So, despite not finding too many telltale signs of spring, I think there are some chicken wings with my name on them. Enter just a little bit of driving B-roll.
welcome back to Breckenridge Brewery. Yeah, I'm just going to get a quick bite in a beer here, and then probably wrap up this video. It's always a wonderful place to stop for a beer. And the tables do come with QR codes, but these are for ordering. There doesn't appear to be too much going on for National Beer Day, but I'm going to celebrate anyway. In fact, I used it to order a Ridge Runner, at least to start. Yeah, unfortunately, none of the other good beers were on the happy hour menu. I wanted at least one $3 beer. Cheers. And I also got a plate of buffalo wings. I think this is the 4th variety of sauce that I've had. So far, the absolute best was the berry barbecue. Valley Girl would probably be at the bottom. And then I had fight sauce. That one was, fairly spicy but good. Let's see how buffalo tastes. Alright. Cheers. Alright. My new number 2. Yeah, I honestly don't think anything is going to beat that berry barbecue. It reminds me of Knott's Berry Farm. It's $15 for about 7 wings. They do have a special on Mondays, I think, for 75-cent wings. Minimum order of 6. That might be worth checking out, but these are delicious wings, no matter which flavor you get. And no matter what sauce you get, those wings are absolutely delicious. And before I go, I'm going to have an oatmeal stout. Yeah, it's not on the happy hour menu. I had to pay full price for it, but it is their original signature drink, so had to go for it since it's definitely not an IPA. Cheers. Okay, very good. They do have some better stouts here. I did actually have a sample one time of a barrel-aged, aged in a rum barrel stout. But this is actually pretty good. Cheers. I'm still gonna go explore a little bit before I wrap up this video. I kind of want to see what's behind there. And, I also plan on walking a little bit up that bike path. Yeah, I can't stop for a couple beers and then just hop back in the car. No, gotta walk it off. Cheers. You know, the good thing about it being so empty is, I could just leave my beer and walk around for a minute. I have a nice little patio back here with a fireplace. And then here's the section that I was kind of curious about. They seem to be collecting rainwater and, they got a garden back here. Kind of wondering what they're going to be growing. Also on this side they do have some cornhole. Don't see anything to actually play with, but they do have it set up. And they have a stage over that way. I'm pretty sure during the summer they do have some artists who play here. And imagine that. After all that walking, all the green of spring is all the way down here. Yeah, that bike path out there is part of the City of Littleton open space. I'm going to walk a little bit of it in a moment. It's where I normally go bike riding. Speaking of bike riding, it looks like they have a little course set up behind the bike shop over there. I'm not going to zoom in too closely because there are kids playing on it. Okay, is this bench number 6 or number 9? Wait, let's orient ourselves with something. Oh, okay. I guess it's number 6 then. Wow, too bad more people aren't out here enjoying this patio. it's just a beautiful day out. Hey! What do you say we go for that walk now? Kind of wanted to walk over here by, I believe it's called the Reynolds Landing, because there is some construction going on. Yes, it is indeed called the Reynolds Landing. And boy, oh boy, are they doing construction. Granted, at this hour, I think they're just about wrapping up for the day, but I did kind of want to see what's going on. Well, the sign got knocked down, but pretty much, here's what they're building. Oh, here's a QR code. It's going to actually look quite nice out here. And I believe this part right here is, well, being built pretty much right here. Yeah, this very much looks like the new entrance that's being built. I kind of like this. Apparently here's a map of, well, all the closures and the construction area. And currently we're somewhere in here. And there's the brewery. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a fairly nice area. In fact, the construction along the waterway here looks fairly extensive. In fact, I really can't wait to see what this is going to look like when it's finished. Yeah, all this, really, I can't wait to see it finished. Yeah, there's even a little playground out here. And it actually, well, comes with instructions. I like that. Yeah, we've definitely come a long way since I was a kid. Oh, apparently there's a way across the river over here. It's for the construction equipment, but I wonder if it's going to remain after it's all said and done. I really can't wait to see how all this looks. You know, normally when I'm out here, I'm on my bike and I just ride past all of this. I'm glad I took a little moment to walk around it. Here's a quick look at where we are in the map. Actually, one day I did ride my bike all the way up into this area. And, yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that all on one trip again. That was quite far. Yeah, this little corner also has the restroom. That's kind of what drew me up here. But if you do want to book one of the shelters, apparently, here's a QR code. One of these days I'm going to take all of you on one of the bike rides along this path. Yeah, I'll figure out how to film that at some point. Maybe try out a few of my camera harnesses and, well, we'll go from there, but yeah, I'm still working on that one. But for today, I think it's about time to start wrapping this video up. Yeah, this video is definitely a long ways away from where I started filming it. But that's kind of the way life takes you sometimes. But for now, please like, subscribe, all that other fun YouTube stuff. And also be sure to be extra kind to each other. The world is a mess right now, and we can definitely all use a little extra kindness. But with that, also make sure to pay attention to what's going on around you. You never really know what's out there, do you? Things are just right below the surface. Make sure to take it slow and Pay attention. And thank you all for watching. Make sure to click that bell notification. I never know when the next video is gonna upload. I'm trying to get one up a week, but I do have a lot of work coming up in the next few weeks. We'll see what happens. Okay, apparently I was simply early. Now they're playing bingo. But until next time, thank you all for watching. Good night, everyone.